already having some fun here on the back lot, aren't we? Hey, everyone's heard of STEAM by now, right? But have you heard of STREAM? We're going to get into that here in a moment. Kathleen Sandoval, the San Diego Children's Discovery Museum, here to explain more on this. We brought some kiddos. There's a little chaos. There's toys. Reminds me of my house. You brought my house to the back lot here. Let's talk a little bit about this great event that's happening. You guys doing some great stuff over at the museum. Tell us about the event, and then we'll have some fun with some experiments.
So this weekend, Saturday, July 23rd, we're hosting Science and Engineering Night, and we're going to be exposing kids to all things science and engineering. This event is presented by ASML and Hologic, so we're going to have Dr. Bronner's there with their Magic Foam Experience, learning about the science of bubbles. We'll have a fire truck there for the kids to explore and learn about fire safety. Thermo Fisher, the Fleet Science Center, lots of great partners here to teach kids to various career paths.
Okay, so STEM, we know science, technology, engineering, and math. Give us the stream. What's the R and the A and all that?
So the R is reading and the A is art.
Okay, there we go.
What we're doing is
Two very important components to all of this.
Right, and it's a great way to get younger kids interested in STEM because it's two areas that they already understand.
You brought some kiddos out here and some ideas to kind of show us what we can expect. So
yeah,
go ahead.
Did.
What do we have
we're going to start with a really fun chemistry experiment. We'll see if we can get Wesley over here.
Oh, hi Wesley.
Us.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good. Put those hey, better put those goggles on. You ready to have some fun?
First.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so we have a base and we have an acid, and we're going to create a chemical reaction.
Okay,
Wesley,
ready?
can you take our base, or can you take our acid and can you pour it into the base?
Yep, pour it in there, buddy. He's got the safety
really
goggles
fast,
all
ready?
set. Oh, look at that. Whoa! We're exploding in the back lot here. Didn't expect to see that volcano, did you? No? Were you pretty surprised by that?
Yeah.
You think it's pretty cool? You think science is cool?
Yeah.
Do you think STREAM is cool? All right, good. Yeah, I think he would have just said, yeah, to anything I was asking. So to kind of walk us through what happened on this one and, you know, the reaction you get from the kids. That's really the best part, right?
Right. You know, parents, we already know what a volcano explosion looks like, but for kids, this is something new for them. And what we're doing is we're getting them excited in chemistry. And this is just one way that we can do this with really hands-on activities that are going to engage them and get them excited about learning more.
Awesome, awesome. Now, this is snap circuits, right? My kids really love this. It's kind of starting to get them used to coding and stuff, right?
Yeah, this is kind of the basics of electrical engineering. And so we had them put together this little circuit right here. And so when you flip it on, the egg actually lights up. But there's a lot of different things that you can do with snap circuits. So that's another thing we'll have at the event that the kids can experiment with.
And remind me who the event, what age groups are best and kind of the range.
So we recommend this event for kids ages 4 and up.
Okay.
It's great for the older learners because we're going to be taking some complex fields of study and breaking it down.
Gotcha.
Of course, little ones like Landon over here is welcome to participate.
Sure.
He's going to need a little bit more grown-up assistance, and that's okay. And even his brother Wesley can help him.
Hey, Landon, what are you drawing there, buddy? Daddy? Microphone? Crazy news guy asking me random questions? I know this guy. You're a hockey goalie. Yeah. You're a hockey stud, right, Jacob, right? Yeah, I noticed you were out here doing your hockey ring. Are you excited to go to something like this? Does this sound like fun for you? What is it about the STEM, the stream, that you enjoy the most? Science, technology, engineering, math. What is?
I like math kind of.
Yeah? Big math guy?
Yeah, and I like to see like which way it goes on, like the red line, blue line.
Well, I know you like math because you got to know your angles as a successful goalie, right? Yeah, that's right. Hi, what's your name, Mom?
I'm Bridget. Oh, I work at the San Diego Children's Discovery Museum.
I thought maybe you were. I thought you were Mom with these kids. You got such good control over them.
Thank you.
Tell us why you're excited to be involved in this too.
It's just so fun to see the joy on kids all ages, just to experience like big topics. We bite-sized, bring it down for them to understand.
Good.
Yeah, so chemistry, and then we have electric engineering, and we have we'll have robots, like bigger robots.
Oh, we love robots.
Yeah.
Jacob, you big fan of robots?
Yes.
Oh, of course he is. Of course he is. All right, so Kathleen, the details on where people need to go. You got to get tickets, right? You got to sign up in advance. Okay.
So tickets are $10 for museum members, $15 for non-members. We do recommend purchasing them now and purchasing them early. We do expect to sell out.
Awesome.
You can get tickets on our website at sdcdm.org/science night.
How many people are you guys hoping to get out there?
We are expecting over 300 guests.
Wow, this is going to be a packed event, but it's going to be a fun one. Remind us how this whole operation works, because I see the kids are really fascinated with this.
So these are Ozobots, and this is an introduction into coding. And so what we've done here is we have, they're crashing.
Uh-oh, a coding crash.
We created some different codes here, and so based on what the colors are, the robots are going to do different things. This one's really neat. Here, if you see him come here, he's actually going to spin. Okay. And that's based on the code that we've created.
Okay, so the blue, green, blue code makes the robot spin around.
Exactly, and so there's.
Hey, what are you thinking when you're watching
Jake is actually holding a key up for you.
Good.
You think it's pretty neat? See the robots? Yeah, doing different moves with the codes. So I see this is the coding map here. Right.
And so the kids are going to learn how they can put different sequences in order and how that affects what the robots do.
These young minds learning sequencing and STEAM and STEM. This is pretty neat, right? I mean, let's be honest. When I was young, it was Legos, and that was about it for learning this kind of cool science, right, and technology and building things. And you guys have a lot to offer here coming up here. So remind our friends at home if they want to get involved, if they're joining the segment late, how they can get involved.
Yeah, go to our website, sdcdm.org/science night. The event is this Saturday, July 23rd from 5 to 7:30 p.m.
Thank you guys so much for coming out. These are the kind of reactions you're going to get, right?
Yeah.
You gonna have fun this segment?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out and being part of our live broadcast. What's your name?
Wesley.
Wesley. Say, Wesley, we're going to break. Say, we're going to break. Okay, say it with me. 1, 2, 3. We're going to break.
We're going to break.
There it is. All right, we'll be right back, everyone. We're going to break.